Welcome to the Hank Cisco Show. Ladies and gentlemen, don't touch that dial. We got a great show here. Show business coming back to Norristown. And we're going to have a ragtime. Ragtime. You know, that ragtime is music before the Roaring Twenties. You know, there was the Roaring Twenties, but before the Roaring Twenties was ragtime. And we have this guy by the name of Cole House Walker. He's going to play the piano. He's going to be bobbing and weaving, slipping and sliding, all during the show. You know, it's great. You know, I love musicals, okay? Forget about the economy. Forget about what's going on in Washington. Don't worry about the mule going blind. Get in the wagon, hold the line. Okay, here we go. Our cast for today. And my friends, you know, they keep coming back here to Norristown because they love Norristown, okay? And the theater, Center Theater, located on DeKalb Street between Lafayette and Main Street. Big sign out there, theater with the lights just like Broadway. So, there's no business like show business, I know, ho, ho, and that's all I know. So, in this corner, and this show's all taking place in New York City, okay? And I was born in Brooklyn. So, there's no song about Brooklyn, but I'll make one up a little later, okay? So, I'm going to let each one introduce themselves. So, you know me, I had trouble pronouncing names. So, in this corner, like they say in Madison Square Garden, in this corner, tell me who you are and what you do.
I am Chrissy Johnson, and I play the role of Mother in the show.
Oh, that's you, the mama.
I am, yes, I am Mother, and Jillian will introduce yourself.
Now, tell me who you are.
Well, hello. Thank you so much for welcoming me to
I like that outfit
Cisco.
you got on there. You know, I got one over here that says the ambassador.
That's wonderful, an ambassador you are. My name is Jillian Patricia Pertel. I am the reigning Miss Pennsylvania Royal Dynasty 2013, and I am honored to be a part of Center Theater's cast of Ragtime the Musical as Sarah.
And you're going to sing. You're going to be Sarah.
Yes.
Any relation to Sarah in Alaska?
No Sarah in Alaska.
You know her?
No. No.
Sarah Palin. What's her name?
No
She ran for
Sarah
vice
Palin.
president.
No,
Oh, okay.
no. No Sarah Palin
Sarah's
affiliation.
that's a great name, you know, Sarah.
It's a beautiful name.
In fact, when I went to school, and I was in elementary school, in Norristown Elementary School, there was a girl. She had red hair, and she sat about 4 seats over, and I kind of liked her.
Oh,
and her
wow.
name was Sarah. Oh, well, I was about fifth or sixth grade, you know.
That's a special name. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
And I'm honored to carry it for this show.
Okay, for this show,
Yes.
but not for the rest of the time. Just
Well,
this
I
show.
love my name, but
What are you going to sing?
I sing several songs in Ragtime. I sing Your Daddy's Son, which is a really powerful piece about the horrible tribulation that Sarah goes through after she departs herself from Cole House Walker and the child that she has. So I sing that. I sing a part of new music with the beautiful mother character here, Chrissy. I sing a wonderful song called Wheels of a Dream with Cole House Walker. And I sing to the president at the time for the part of the show in order to get help for Cole House Walker Jr. after he faces trouble. And then I come back, you know, the second half of the show, and I sing some wonderful music with Cole House about my eyes. It's called Sarah Brown Eyes. And then I sing...
You have brown eyes?
I do.
You're Italian.
No, I'm not.
Italians
but I
have
love,
brown eyes.
But I love
She loves Italian food. And she loves Italian food.
and I love Italians. So that's
So, all right, now tell us.
Well, you know, we should probably tell you a little bit about what ragtime is.
Yeah, tell us what ragtime's all about.
It's
not the rag you wipe the car or anything like that.
No.
Okay.
It takes place in the turn of the century, the turn of the 20th century in New York City. And it tells a story of 3 distinct groups of Americans at the time. So we have a group of upper class suburbanites.
muck.
Right.
Yeah.
Of
You
which
know what a high
I'm-
muckety muck means? You know?
I do know
What do
what
they
that
mean when they say high muckety muck? You know what it means?
they're very wealthy.
The big shots, right?
Right.
You know, when I was a juvenile officer, I was at a conference out in Alabama, and there was a judge in Alabama. He said, "Let me tell you something about," with a southern accent, "I want to tell you something about these upper crust people. You know what upper crust is? A bunch of crumbs stuck together." No.
Oh
So
my.
I said, "No, I'm gonna keep that there. So I don't want to hear. I don't want nobody to call me upper crust. I'm just a bob and weaver." Go ahead.
Okay, so anyway, these 3 distinct groups of Americans, as I said, the upper class suburbanites of New Rochelle, New York. We have another group of Eastern European immigrants, and
My
another group
paisans?
of Yeah, we've got Italians.
Yeah, they're going to sing Italian like, oh,
You
sole
will hear,
mio.
you will hear Italian in one song. You will.
They're going to sing one song Italian?
You will hear some Italian.
All you paisans I want to see over there, it's going to be May the 31st through June the 23rd, and showtime Friday and Saturday at 8 p.m., and then Sunday, 2 p.m. And if you want to reserve seats, wait a minute, I'll tell you how it's done, right? Okay. I dial 610-279-1013. Hello, Fran. Yeah, I want to reserve 12 seats. I'm going to take my daughters, my 3 daughters. I want to take the 2 ladies to take care of my wife. 3 daughters, 3 people to take care of my wife. So they 3, 4, 6. Okay. I want them all together. Okay. All righty, and I'll reserve them and I'll be there. Okay. All right. Thanks, Fran. All righty. Good. Thank you. Right. I'll be there. All right.
So you can order tickets 2 ways. You can call the theater, like you just did, at 610-279-1013. You can also get them online at thecentertheater.ticketleap.com.
Good. We'll put that on the screen so we'll do that.
Wonderful.
Well, now, I know you come on our show, for Christmas, you sing Christmas songs and all.
Yeah.
Right. When are you going to have to come back and sing some songs for us when I need songs?
I'd be more than happy to sing anything you'd like from me at any season, but I want to remind everybody that what they should do is come to the Center Theater to see Ragtime. It is such a powerful piece, and
Right.
the one wonderful thing about this piece is that it is centered around many different cultures and nationalities. So everybody in the town of Norristown, everyone
That's what
across
Norristown has, diversity, a lot of Gumbatis and Mumbatis.
Yes, everyone across the city and the state can come to Norristown, can come to the Center Theater and relate to the show because so many different cultures are featured in it.
Good.
And that is the message that Ragtime sends from the novel of E.L. Doctorow to its Broadway conception until now. That all of these different nationalities that are living in their same
Right.
groups intermix with one another, and they create
Oh, man,
powerful stories.
Wait. Now, how many people in the cast?
33.
33 people
It is
in the
our
cast.
big- yeah, it's
now,
the
you
biggest
know that's
cast.
going to be good, be mingling and everything. Okay, now, let's take a look at the clip and see a little something about it. We've been talking about it. Let's look at it. Okay, ready? Ho! Let's check it out.
You've been polishing that car so long there isn't going to be anything left for us to ride home in.
You laugh, but this is no ordinary car, Sarah. This car is going to take us to a new place and a new time.
Who you been talking to, Colehouse?
No one. But I have been reading the words of Mr. Booker T. Washington. He's a great man, Sarah.
I think you're a great man, Colehouse.
Not like that, Sarah. Not like that. Harvard University awarded him a degree. Imagine that. Imagine what this child's life could be. I see his face. I hear his heartbeat. I look in those eyes. How wise they seem. Well, when he is old enough, I will show him America, and he will ride on the wheels of a dream. We'll go down south.
Go down south.
See your people.
See my boy.
Will they take to him
take to
like
him.
cats to cream? Then we'll travel on from there.
California, who knows where?
And we will ride
That clip. Tell us about that clip.
That wonderful clip that you just saw was from the wonderful hit musical at the Center Theater, Ragtime. Wheels of a Dream is the clip that you just saw and viewed, and that features Mr. Gary Giles as Coalhouse Walker Jr. and myself as Sarah, and it's a wonderful, wonderful song that tells about the future that they hope to have with their newborn son riding off on the wheels of a dream.
This show's up. You know, you're going to leave with a good feeling, right?
There's highs and lows, there's drama, there's comedy, just excellence.
You got to have highs and lows. You know, all sunshine makes deserts.
Right.
If you want all sunshine, go to Sahara Desert. Nobody's there. You want a beautiful garden, you have to have rain, snow, hail, and you have a beautiful garden.
Absolutely, and
right.
Ragtime is a beautiful garden of a lot of things that grow, and featuring Mother in one of her own great gardens.
Right, yes, yeah.
All right, now, go ahead. Now, fix her shoulder there. That thing's coming
Oh,
over
my
there.
goodness.
Okay. All right, now, since that's falling off there, tell me what that's crown and all. You're an award winner.
Yes, I am a 5-time pageant winner for Pennsylvania and
One
nationally.
more time, be a half dozen.
I hope. I'm the reigning Miss Pennsylvania Royal Dynasty 2013 with the international pageants, and I'll be competing this summer at the end of July with young ladies from all over the world. This year it will be in America, and it's going to be in Orlando, Florida.
Wow, okay. All right, good. So we have award winners, we have people with a lot of class, we got a lot of people with a lot of talent. So now, tell me about yourself. I know you come and you sing with us.
I do. I've been on the show numerous times. I've been at the Center Theater numerous times. This is, I think, my 6th show at the Center Theater. I'd have to count. But I live in North Wales. I'm the self-appointed princess, Chrissy of North Wales. And I was actually in the Center Theater's production of Lucky Stiff last year, the musical Lucky Stiff, which was actually written by the same composers of Ragtime.
And
so
now we have what, 33 people in this
33
cast?
people.
It's
It's
a
a
huge
huge, biggest cast
Tell
of
me
the Center
something
Theater.
about some of the cast, some of the people, what they do.
Well, Jillian actually mentioned Gary Giles, who plays Coalhouse Walker, one of the leads. He was actually in the production of Big River at the Center Theater a number of years ago, and I had the pleasure of working with him then. He's an amazing actor and singer. The show's directed by the very talented Rory Zumo, and music directed by Nancy Chronister. Choreographed, I can get that word right, by Jill Fassini. And
you know, this is a musical. And musicals are something you can go see more than one time, really.
yeah, and you get something new each time.
You know, like Sound of Music. I think I watched on TV, tape. I put it on for my wife. You know, she has Alzheimer's. We sit there and they start singing songs. You know, I'd say 20 to 25 times. I saw it in the theater maybe 4 or 5 times. And then, you know, so music is good. Just like Lawrence Welk says, keep a song in your heart. Well, you know, this is what it's all about. You know, helping people. You're helping people. When they come see the show, they sit there and they have that feeling. You're talking about, you know, people getting together and singing and telling about some of the fears they had and some of how they conquered them fears and all. This is what. And they put it in music.
It's one thing to tell a story, but how wonderful to tell a story through music. And I think that's the great thing about Ragtime, because each one of these wonderful characters are living through the music in the show in their own way. And that's a great thing.
Right. And how about who's directing this? So who's all the, you know, that's the big deal. People don't realize the lighting, you have to be in a certain position to talk and to sing, you know, and there's no microphones. Everything is, it's got to come from your lungs. Your voice, because you're there.
Absolutely, and I think we're very blessed to have an incredible director, Rory Zumo, who has done a fantastic job with such a large cast at the Center Theater. And I do believe that when you come and see Ragtime, you're in for a special journey story-wise, because her directing has led each one of us to explore our characters in such a phenomenal way. You'll be quite surprised.
Well, you know, I just want to warn people, make your reservations, really, because I think it's going to be a sellout, all right? I remember the one show, was something about the chorus line or something, and I said, oh, I'll wait till the last, and it was sold out, and I never did see the show, you know. So I'm just telling everybody, you know, make a call.
Yeah, we open next Friday.
Hello, Fran, get ready for a rush.
Again, that number is 610-279-1013.
Right.
Or you can get your tickets online.
At thecentertheater.ticketleap.com.
Right.
And we open next Friday, the 31st, and we run for a month, and we close June 23rd.
Yeah, and then tell me something about your rehearsals. You know, to get this, prepare yourself to this. Tell me something about your rehearsals.
Well, the rehearsal process is very interesting because you're dealing with different factors. One is the musical factor, and you're working independently with your own solo, but you're working with the cast for the choral music.
And the music guy.
And
the timing.
Right, and timing with going with the story and the music with each other is really fantastic, and I think Nancy has done an amazing job with us there as well. And then getting the history of this show. The one great thing about Ragtime is that it's a period piece. So you were talking earlier about the turn of the century music and the ragtime, and that having that historical significance really plays a role in telling the story to the audience.
Good. Let's go to another clip, okay?
Okay,
Let's
and
get
this
another
clip-
clip, and we're going to see what's going on, okay? We're going to wrap this up. Clip a clip.
And are threatening to blow it and themselves up.
What does that have to do with you?
Because I know him. They think I might be helpful as a negotiator or a hostage.
Well, then you must go.
Of course I must. I have already reserved a place on this afternoon's cannonball.
Are you afraid?
A little.
Would you like me to come with you?
There's no need. Mr. Walker has gone too far this time. They'll deal with him. He'll get what he deserves.
And what is that?
I'm sure I don't know anymore. And must you always be carrying his child? Every time I look at you, it's become an appendage. I'm sorry. It's not you I'm angry with, Mother. When I get back and this affair is forgotten, we will find a suitable place for the child, and everything will be back like it was.
Things will never be the same.
I mean the same as before when we were happy.
I will not give up this child to anyone except Mr. Walker.
I love you.
Be safe.
Everything will be fine, Mother.
Okay, we're back again. I just want to mention one thing. I think that this show is just a little bit more than a musical, a little bit more than we're talking about theater. This is a show where people should come for education and entertainment, and you're just going to have a good time. And everything has a theme. Car has a motor, make it go. Everything has a beginning. And this show has a theme. And I want you to tell us something about the theme of this show.
There are several themes to Ragtime for each one of the characters. And a lot of the great themes in this show have great context for today, for every different group, especially in Norristown. There is the racial diversity theme that goes through Ragtime that's certainly prevalent today. There is a class theme that goes through today for Norristown, for the state in itself, and nationally. There is a theme for immigration, which is certainly huge, not only here in Norristown, but across the state and nationally as well, and huge topics for us, for this country. And, you know, things about violence and peace, and certainly we're going through those things across the country with what we're doing to protect ourselves, and even in Norristown. So Ragtime has themes that are so prevalent with today that everyone in our society can benefit from the lessons, everyone can relate to it, and certainly should want to be a part of coming down to the Center Theater and seeing Ragtime.
And people that don't live in Norristown could come to Norristown to see this show. And all right, and you know.
Oh, he's calling again. 610-279-1013.
Hello, Commissioner. Hello, Commissioner Josh Shapiro. Yeah, you're the Commissioner of Montgomery County. You know, I think you ought to come over and see this. Get your other two commissioners, and what is it, Richard and Castor, and I think the president of Norristown County. Get everybody here. I think this is something everybody should be. And then if you want to, you can invite the governor. But never mind. Don't you call him. I'll call him later, okay? And the president right now, he's busy in these hearings, so I don't want to bother him. So, but we need help, okay? So come to Norristown. Thank you.
Well, you're making so
All
many
right, now we got
reservations.
him
I think
going.
we're
Now
running
tell
out of
us.
tickets. So definitely call and reserve
Right.
your tickets
All right.
today and go
so
online.
Go on. Now you tell me, there's songs here. Let's let people know some of the songs that there's Irish, Italian, Polish, Greek, Afro-American. You got Puerto Rican. You got Hispanic. Got everything. Okay. So this is what it's all about. You know, I don't like to go to one restaurant, oh, eat spaghetti and meatballs, spaghetti meatballs. I like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know, a little ribs, a little fried chicken, a little this here, you know, that's what it's all about.
And that's
Okay?
the theme, and we're getting right back to the theme with Ragtime in the Center Theater. And this is why it's so important that Mr. Cisco is advocating for everyone in every region, in every corner, to come to the Center Theater, see Ragtime, book your tickets, get your reservations, make a choice to enjoy theater at its best.
Right. Now, let me hear a song, one of the songs at in the show. I don't, give me
do you
about
wanna take
2
the
or 3
epilogue
lines.
together?
Sure.
Okay.
Ready?
Absolutely.
Now you cut in. Ready?
Here we
Hit one and you hit one. Ready? One.
Well, when he is old enough, I will show him America, and he will ride. Our son will ride on the wheels of a dream.
Oh, you know, now when the Italians, you know, they like a little wine, a little spaghetti. So I like to put the ceiling in there. From the vine comes the grape, from the grape comes the wine, from the wine comes a beautiful love song. Hey, wow, I fell in love with that song. I got too many drinks there. All right, now let's hit with another one. Solo, here, 1, 2, 3, hit it.
Me? Okay. Goodbye, my love. God bless you. And I suppose bless America too. You have places to discover, oceans to conquer. You need to know I'll be there at the window. And you have to come to hear the rest.
All right, hit it.
You and your music singing deep in me, making nice to me, saying something so new, meaning everything, changing everything, calling my heart to you. Play that melody, your sweet melody, calling my heart to you.
As
All
you can
right.
hear, the music
There's a
is
little humor
gorgeous.
there's a humor in the show, too. Oh, how we danced on the night we were wed. If you think we danced, you have rocks in your head. Okay. Now,
Now, Hank, why haven't you auditioned for a show
go
at
ahead.
the Center Theater?
Another one together. Ready? All right, ready?
Actually, we don't have any other songs together.
Don't forget, we don't have no teleconference here and no makeup.
Oh.
This is it. What you see is what you get. Hit
Actually,
it.
you know what? Let's tell you a little bit about working at the Center Theater.
Yeah, tell us
That's
about
wonderful.
how
Because
how it is working here and coming to Norristown and work at the Center Theater. What's so different about it? What stimulates you? What gives you that feeling?
I think one of the things I love about it most, because I have worked there, like 5 or 6 times, I like the intimacy of the theater. It holds, I think, 75 or 80 people, so it's a nice, intimate space. So there's not a bad seat in the house.
No, that's right. You've got ringside seats. You know, I paid $60,
Right.
$70 for a show down Philly, and I'm sitting behind a post. And
Yeah,
the,
no
and
post.
and the chair
No
was
post.
broke. I'm going like this. I didn't enjoy the show. I come back with a back break here. I'm my own. Go
So
ahead.
the intimate space is wonderful. The artistic staff and the cast we're like a family, and I think that feels really good.
And we have, go ahead.
It's a wonderful thing to me. This is my first time at the wonderful Center Theater, but it feels like
Well, yeah, welcome. I like
Thank
you.
But
I
it
like
feels-
you.
it
You
feels
come
like-
back.
Thank
She'll be
you.
back.
It feels like Broadway on Main Street. You're looking outside and you see the beautiful lights, you see the aesthetics, and you see the marquee,
Yeah.
and you know you're going into
Right,
class.
right.
And then you walk inside and you're able to partake in a journey of theater and arts that's like no other. And what a wonderful town it's in the Norristown.
You're the first show here in Norristown. The first time you've been showing here at the Center Theater.
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you, you're going to make up a lot of friends, you know, because you have a nice personality, you have a nice way of speaking, you got a nice voice, and you blend here so beautiful with everybody in the cast. You know, 33 people in the cast.
It's huge, and that's why you have to come and see it.
I'm gonna be
Everybody's
there.
individual. Everybody's
I'm gonna
wonderful.
call.
Calling it 610-279-1013.
Or you can get
Yeah.
your tickets online at
Okay, get them online. Yeah. But wait a
centraltheater.ticketleap.com.
minute, I got to call. Hold, ShopRite, yeah. Listen, we're going to have a show here. It's going to be starting May 31st through June 23rd. And we'd like you to donate some water. Yeah, some bottled water so we can sell and make a couple bucks on the side. Okay? All right, thank you. Maybe you give it a little goodies there. We can sell and make a couple bucks, okay? So people want to have a little drink while they're, water while they're watching the show. Okay? Thank you. Okay. If you want to throw something else into, you can. All right? Thank you. This way
And
we
what a
have a little
wonderful
drink
thing
there,
I mean, what a wonderful thing to have all different types of businesses and organizations support the Center Theater. The Center Theater is the mecca of the arts here in Norristown, and certainly we would love to have all the support that we can from organizations
get it.
and businesses
Right.
that want to keep the arts alive. Keep the arts
Right.
alive in Pennsylvania and Norristown. Support the Center Theater.
This is going to be good for politicians, get a little education. It's going to be for people that feel they're not wanted. They're going to feel that they are wanted, and they're going to want to be part of the community. And I think this, and music and food brings people together.
Absolutely.
Can't beat it. Mangia, mangia, mangia. And that means eat in Italian, Eat a lot, okay?
We open on May 31st at the Center Theater. We close on June 23rd. There is a lot of time to come and see this wonderful show multiple times, but make your reservations, get your tickets, the numbers,
610-279-1013.
or
Right.
you can get your tickets
And it's
online.
Ragtime.
Theater.
Put that
Dot
right up
Ticket
close.
Link.
Can you see it? All right. Now, let's sing a song together, okay? We'll wrap this up. What did we
Okay,
say?
what song would you like to sing?
I don't know. What do we know? God Bless America? I don't know. It's the only song I know. Ready?
You God
What
Bless
else?
America.
Sure,
Ready?
wonderful.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans wide with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Okay, all right. Here. Oh,
Thank you
very
so
much.
much. Thank
Ladies
you for
and
having
gentlemen,
us.
thanks a lot for allowing us to come in here. Come to see the show. And, like Lawrence Welk says, keep a song in your heart. You know what Cisco says? Check with your heart doctor. Okay, until we meet again, keep bobbing and weaving, and may God bless each and every one of you. Okay? Allah Zulu. Let's go. To your
Salute.
health.
Salute.
1, 2, 3.
And to Ragtime.
Ragtime.
610-279-1013.
It's ragtime. No business like
Show business like no business.
Hit it. I don't know the rest.
Everything about it is appealing.
See, I don't know the
Hit
word.
it.
Everything that love will allow. No one can stop that happy feeling when you are stealing that extra bow.
Hey, there's no
Business like show business like no business.
Hit it.
That's all we all know.
That's it. Okay. God bless you. Adios, amigos.